What's up with it?
What's the word, bro?
Nothing much. Introduce yourself, let the people know who you are.
I'm YTD Dinero.
He said this is it, nigga.
Yeah, it is.
But nah. I guess we start from the beginning, man. What part of St. Louis are you from?
Shit, when I was like 4 or 5, I moved out of Glasgow Village. I stayed there on Pershire.
Okay.
Yeah.
What they call that? That area dead end or some shit like that.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been down there in Hellas.
Yeah.
I stay in St. Charles now.
How old were you moved when you moved to St. Charles?
I don't know. I've been bouncing around Hellas. We moved out of there. And then we had started moving with hella people and shit, just moving into people's basements and shit like that. My dad couldn't keep a job and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we was just bouncing back and forth and shit.
Yeah.
And then we came here, I was probably like 11. It's probably like 11 when I moved into my grandma's house here.
You mean here, what, in St. Charles?
Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah.
Okay. You say your dad couldn't keep a job?
Yeah, his work ethic was fucked. He couldn't sell a job. He just sold his pills and shit like that.
Said he did what?
He just sold like he sold his pills and shit like that.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's like a side hustle, basically.
Yeah.
Was your mom there?
Yeah, but her back was all fucked up. She had disability and shit like that. Yeah.
So would you say that life was rough for you, or was it?
Yeah, I mean, it was, we got through it. I mean, like, we got through it. It was cool. We figured that shit out. There was nothing to it.
Mm-hmm. What school did you go to?
When I was like, oh no, I bounced back from so many schools, I couldn't even count them for real. Cause I stayed with my grandma for a little bit, and then my other grandma for a little bit. I bounced back and forth to shit. Hellas.
I know I seen that you posted that you were trying to graduate.
Yeah.
Like one of your teachers or something, like, or they basically just gave up on you. They just say you weren't gonna make it.
Yeah. That was back in middle school.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I was fucking up in middle school and shit. My teachers all just gave up on me. But
did you ever graduate?
No, I'm still in the process of doing that right now. I just had got an apartment and shit. So I'm still working and shit. So that's something I most definitely want to get to. I need to put that. I need to set some time aside to do that. Yeah.
Now, I first caught attention of you was the song HD.
Yeah, that was.
I think I seen Blanco Tarantino post you on his page.
Yeah, it was first. It was this one white chick named Mally Mal or something on Facebook. She she's some girl in a wheelchair. She like some comedian or something. But she posted me and shit, and that just started going viral. People just started eating the fuck out of it.
Yeah. That's why I seen like Blanco. He shared, my first note, like I said, then you gained like a bunch of subscribers. I mean, followers and stuff like that.
Yeah, bro. I had like 1,700 followers, something like that. I can't remember the exact amount, but like I had got up to like 16. But then I had stopped posting and shit. I stopped getting active and shit because I was trying to stack my paper up and shit for the apartment. But I'm trying to get that shit back right now because that's all back in motion.
Gotcha. Now, how old were you when you first started making music?
I was probably like 13 when I started taking that shit serious. Nah, I started doing that shit when I was like 12, 13. I started taking it serious when I was like 15. Like, serious taking it. Like, I would make some fucked up ass contraptions and shit. Hooking it up to my computer and shit and recording it on SoundCloud. Awesome shit.
So you doing all the recording and engineering on your own?
When I was younger, yeah. But it wasn't even for engineering. I just hit the record button and rapped into the mic. That was it, yeah. No ad-libs, no nothing.
Yeah. And how was you able to get Torrey to network with you? He's a big videographer here.
Yeah, I don't know. You know who Big Boss Fabo is?
No.
He at A&R at Cinematic. He had reached out to me. I think he commented on my picture or something, and then Blanco had texted me, and he was just like, "Hey, bro, you should network with him, bro. Like, he got a name." And I was like, "Oh, word, that's what's up." So I hit him up, and then he had texted me first, so I texted him back and shit. We just got to talking and shit, and he was just like, "No, I'm finna put this shit in motion. We finna get a video for it, all that." So that's how that came together.
Yeah. The video was actually featured on World Star Hip Hop.
Yeah.
The Heat Seekers.
Yeah, they paid some money or something to put me up on there.
Okay.
They put some money up on me.
Yeah, it was dope. Now, In that song, you speak about your father passing away when you were 10.
Yeah. He died to a house fire. Well, it wasn't really a house fire. He died like, he got into the house fire, but then when he was in the hospital, he had died to liver failure because he was big on the pills and shit like that.
You said he got in, which means probably trying to rescue something or somebody?
Nah, it was just some whole fucked up situation. All some different shit. Yeah.
Now, how did, with you already moving around and things like that, how did that affect you and also your family?
Oh, it was terrible because he had just found this little duplex, I think somewhere, it's like St. Charles County, I can't remember exactly where it was. But he had found a duplex and we was staying there. We was there for like a month. But then, I don't know, he just started getting like real bad on the pills and shit. And my parents got to arguing and shit all the time. And it just came from there, for real. It was like a month later we had to move out. And then my aunt had picked up me and my little brother. Because my dad and then my mom was in the hospital. Yeah, they was in the hospital for a little bit.
How did that affect you as a young boy to miss your father? You missing your father out of your life?
It was terrible, man. That was my best friend, bro. We used to do everything together. Everything. It was terrible.
I definitely can relate to that. My father passed away when I was probably, I don't want to say my age, but I don't give a fuck. But when I was probably like 25.
Yeah.
25, like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's shitty. My dad, it was like 9 years ago.
Yeah. You say both your parents, so it sounds like, man, you just had like basically kind of a difficult childhood. You know, moving home. You say both your parents were in the hospital at that time, which you just spoke about.
Yeah.
Like, how was that on you mentally?
It was bad because I was just used to being around them all the time. Like, I was just like, you know, when my dad was still alive and shit, it was like, I don't know. I wasn't for real doing nothing that bad. Like, I was a badass little kid, but like, I wasn't doing no hot shit. Like, he kept me in check. Like, he was a good dad, but like, I don't know. He had his problems. We all do.
Yeah, life, you know.
Yeah.
Nobody perfect. And your music, you kind of, you know, it's aggressive, I'll just say that. You know, the lyrics, very, I guess, paint a picture, I guess, maybe of your life things you're going through in life.
Yeah.
At what point in your life did you shift to the things that you make your music about?
Oh no, I guess I always did that shit, but like, I started like really putting my emotions and heart in that shit. I was probably like 17. I started writing that shit. Cause I just, you know, I started writing them songs about my dad and shit, the songs about my peoples and shit like that. You know, that's where that all started. I actually do make music like that too, but I just ain't tried none of that yet. Like all that pain singing shit. Yeah.
Why not? Why you nervous about dropping that?
Nah, it's just different. It's not for real different. I just need to put something perfect together for real. Not perfect, but I want something to be nice together. Drop people like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah, I understand. No, I was asking though, like, as far as like, when I asked about like your music, like the stuff you rap about in your music. At what point in your life did you, I guess, get into the streets?
13. Yeah, probably like 12, 13. I mean, that's when I was like for real starting to do all that, like for real, like shit. Like I was like doing small shit, like, you know, selling a little bit of weed here and there when I was younger, but like, I don't know. I started like skateboarding and shit, and hanging out with these other kids and shit. And then we just started smoking all weed, shit. I was like 13. And then, yeah, that's where that all started. And I just started hanging around them, making stupid decisions and shit.
You think it was just an effect of your father leaving?
I don't know. It's all, you know, I don't
him not being there?
I don't know. I try not to blame shit on that, you know, because I'm a grown-ass man. You know, I shouldn't have had, you know, I didn't make decisions on my own even though he's not here.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever find yourself in a dark place?
Yeah, plenty times. A lot.
How do you recover from that?
Shit, I don't know. I for real just write music. I just smoke. I just chill. Lay up with my gal and shit.
And do you still live in St. Troy? You say you live in St. Troy now?
Yeah, I just ain't got an apartment there.
Yeah. And St. Troy, they was heavily affected by the heroin and fentanyl.
Yeah. Yeah, that affected a lot of people I know. A lot of close people I know.
Have anybody you know have, I guess, succumbed to it, like maybe passed away or anything like that?
Yeah, I used to hang out with my sister a lot. My middle sister. She like, not my middle sister, but like in the age group. She the middle. So I used to hang out with her a lot. We only like 5 years apart. And like she had a whole bunch of friends that I got close to and shit that I used to hang out around. But nobody like for real personally.
Yeah. I see you got like in your bio, you had like long live, like maybe a friend or family member.
Yeah, Q, Quinn. Yeah, that's my little brother. We had went to elementary school and shit. We met, we just clicked. We did everything together. That was my little partner.
How did he pass?
He died the same way my dad did in the house fire. Yeah, that's fucked up, ain't it?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's switch gears here a little bit, man. Go back to the music. After you, I guess, got the attention on you from the HD video,
Yeah.
have any local artists reached out to you to maybe try to collab or anything like that?
Yeah, hell yeah. A whole bunch of people been wanting to do features and shit.
Yeah.
It was for real popping, like, as soon as I dropped and shit, like, that's when everybody was texting me. Yeah. Everybody was texting me about the feature and shit.
Have you made anything happen on that? Made any moves on those features?
Nah, not for real. I've been trying to put a couple things in effect, but, you know, motherfuckers just faking.
Yeah.
Just waiting on them.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I deal with the same thing when it comes to interviews.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the St. Louis music scene?
Oh, it's fucked. It's fucked up. It's fucked up because, I don't know. I mean, it's good because, like, everybody pushing that shit. Like, regardless of how they pushing it, they pushing it. Like, everybody want to do it. I mean, not everybody got it, but everybody want to do it. Like, they all showing, you know, at least, you know?
Yeah. Why would you say it's fucked up?
I don't know. Everybody got to diss somebody. Yeah. They can't, you know, them big record labels, they don't want that shit. They don't want an artist that they gonna get cracked 4 days later if they sign that deal.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Yeah.
Have you been paying attention to like the the situation that's going on between NBA YoungBoy Cap and OTF?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, YoungBoy just recently released a song the other day.
Yeah, he was telling. I ain't heard it yet. He was.
Yeah, he was dissing.
Said he fucked him up.
Block. I don't know. He's like, it's just a bunch, like you said, just bullshit basically.
Yeah, I mean,
even though he's already established in the music
yeah.
industry, even though he's independent, but still he's established.
Yeah.
And your songs, you speak about a place called Bluffwoods.
Yeah.
What exactly is Bluffwoods?
That's where he used to stay at.
Okay.
He was the it's in St. Charles. It's like it's next. Shit, you probably don't know none of them streets in St. Charles. No, it's just this little street that he used to stay on. Okay. We used to just do a lot of. We used to turn that bitch up. We had that bitch turned up.
Trapped it out.
You say strapped it out.
Yeah, I got it. In one of these songs I ain't dropped it. I said Bluff Wood ain't no hood, but we done turned that bitch into the trap spot.
Yeah.
Cause that's in real life.
You say, well, I stamped that motherfucker basically.
For real, had them motherfuckers scorched. Can't fake it. Can't go there no more.
Have you ever had any trouble, I guess, dealing with like law or anything like that?
Yeah, I went to JJC. It's a Justice Juvenile System Center in St. Charles. I went there for a little while. Mm-hmm. I got a box, and then I took them on the speed. Yeah, but they had came to my house 4 days later because motherfuckers was talking and shit. They had cameras and shit.
So you got away and the motherfucker told you?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yeah. He know who he is too. He gonna see this. He gonna see this. He gonna be like, damn.
That's crazy.
I can't say anything.
What's the most craziest thing that ever happened to you before?
Shit, I don't know. It's a handful of things. It's a handful of things. I was young and dumb.
You said.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I just didn't for real have that role model there, or I did, but you know I just wasn't really. I was taking for granted of it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that your necklace?
It's on my peoples. I got my little brother Quinn right there. I got my mom, his mom right there. My aunt, my granny, and my grandpa. Yeah.
How did you two meet?
We was young. We was in middle school.
I tried to fuck his bitch.
He ain't trying to fuck. Hey, stop. He ain't trying to fuck my bitch.
But
he left emojis.
Yeah, I had left emojis under her pic,
So
but
bitch
I ain't know it was like his girlfriend though, and we started beefing over it and shit, and then we just dropped that shit and we came cool like that.
Yeah.
I can't fake it. It was instant.
I was like, that shit dead, bro.
Fuck all that.
I was like, that dead.
That's the girl you've been with for a while now, right?
Yeah, hella since 2017. Mm-hmm.
Skylar?
Yeah.
But it wasn't that girl. It was a different girl.
Okay.
It was a different girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, his last question is, what should we expect from you in 2022?
A fucking takeover. Everything. Staying consistent. Everything. Videos. I'm finna get an album drop. I was faking on that one album, but a whole bunch of shit just had came up. But like I said, I'm finna stay consistent from now on. I'm putting that shit first now.
Yeah. Let the people know where they can find you on social media.
They can find me on Instagram, YTD_Dinero, and I'm on Facebook, YTD Dinero too. You can look me up.